So hi everybody, we have Julianne here, and Julianne comes to us from the state of Utah, and has found out about us. And we don't have to go there. Haven't necessarily she found out about what we do, but she's here about 2 weeks after one leg and about 3 weeks after her other leg. She's ready to go home very quickly here, I guess, go back home to Utah. But she comes into us very unique story. Everybody's story is unique, and she has hers. And hers, I think, is one of the more dramatic ones, maybe emotional ones I've heard of anybody that I've seen. I've been doing these surgeries for 15 years, and everybody's unique. But hers is, I think, quite unique because of the struggle to get help. And and I'm just kind of speaking off the top of my head and off my heart and talking to her because she, I can see she's getting a little bit emotional here. But I just want you to explain to everybody watching, what's going on right now. I mean, it sounds like you're doing really well.
Well,
And
first of all,
sure.
First of all, I want to tell anyone who happens upon this video who suffers from mysterious chronic pain,
Right.
that I know it's real.
Right.
I know it's real.
Right.
And Dr. Anderson will know that it is real. You don't have to go to any more doctors or medical professionals who will tell you that there's nothing wrong with you, or who tell you repeatedly it's just fibromyalgia and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't have to go to any more doctors who tell you that you will be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay. These are stories that
These are my stories.
Okay.
You can come here.
All right.
And Dr. Anderson will listen to you, and he'll do his damnedest to help.
Right. I appreciate that. Yeah, so she's really, Julianne's been to a lot of doctors, and we probably don't have time to hear all the stories, but you've kind of indicated that a lot of these stories or experiences were really things of, it's hard to explain, but just you're not feeling like everything was okay with you because there's something maybe wrong with you, it's like you're kind of hiding in the bushes maybe because nobody would listen. Nobody was really understanding it because you really seriously had a real problem.
Yes.
Maybe just describe your symptoms too, what they were, and what it's like now.
My symptoms prior to surgery, mainly in my legs and in my shins, felt like my bones were being crushed into a fine powder every single day. I would get flare-ups that you saw that made my skin so painfully hypersensitive.
Right.
I could not wear clothes some days. I could not put a sheet on over me. I couldn't take a shower because the water hitting my skin hurt so bad. Sometimes that hypersensitivity would last for an hour. Sometimes it would last for months at a time.
And so how's that been now? What's the difference?
I don't have it anymore.
And we have another video of Julianne a few days afterwards, and she's almost complaining that the operated side was numb, but the numbness was really, I think it kind of scared her, like did something wrong happen, but truly it was just a normal feeling leg again, because she has something called, part of her nerve issue is a lot of what we call allodynia, that's a technical term, or a lot of hypersensitivity. So before I could just stroke her legs and she would probably want to pull away from me, right? And now I can kind of touch and even pat on it, maybe squeeze them, and it's really not bothering her. And I couldn't have done that when you first came in because you'd drawing your legs away.
Too much.
Yeah.
It hurt way
And
too much.
so what we did, just for people watching, this is the common perineal nerve area we did surgery on, and this is the superficial perineal nerve. So she's doesn't need anything over these. And then this is the last surgery we did. These are pads that we use, but she's able to walk right away. And how was the pain afterwards?
I think the pain was most manageable with just using ice.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
I took ibuprofen, I took a couple of Percocets just because I thought maybe I should.
Okay. And you're feeling, number-wise, you said over 90% better right now, you think?
Yeah, at least 90% better, if not more.
Okay. And what's going on with your up here? Because in your
Up
mind,
here is thinking, why doesn't this hurt? Or is it gonna hurt?
Yeah, you're a little apprehensive, like it's gonna come back, possibly, or how could this be?
But I'm enjoying it.
Right. Okay.
I'm certainly enjoying it.
And for some people that come here, just understand that we as humans get used to this. It's really, it's kind of a good thing. I mean, it's amazing how well and how strong people can be to adapt. And I just want to tell Julianne, you are a really strong lady. You are. And it's really strong of you to keep seeking and try to search for hope. And, you know, like, we don't help everybody, but we help a high percentage.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad. I think you're going to be fine. And I just want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you, dear. You're great, and it's just your nerves are messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's ways that we can fix that. All right.
Great.
And thank you for sharing and just kind of telling it like it is. And I appreciate that you having faith in us too. And I know you had to come over here, and we had to do some work to get you over here, and appreciate you taking the time and staying here and getting this done.
I hope it helps even one person.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate that too, because that's how we have to grow. It's kind of by word of mouth, and that's why we do these videos. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, please, give us a like or think about subscribing. And we want to thank Julianne again for this has been a really good experience getting to know you better. Okay?
Thank you.
And it's going to be great.
Word.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.